Hi everyone, let's go over my bullish and bearish Elliott Wave scenarios on Bitcoin, starting with the bullish scenario where we're looking at a finished AO1, finished BR2 and now continuation to the upside in a wave C or a wave 3. As the retracement of this range was so shallow, only retracing to the 0.236 and the 0.382 taken from the low to the high of AO1, it increases the probabilities that this range is a wave B, and therefore it increases the probabilities that this impulsive structure to the upside is a wave C. Because we are looking for a WXY structure in this wave B over here, the target area for a wave C is between the 1 and the 1.236 trend-based fib extension taken from the low to the high of A to the end of wave B here, giving you a target area between 47.2k and 48.9k, which is quite interesting because it is above the resistance areas that I have over here. First main area of resistance is the target box here between 45.9k and 46.7k, and just above we have the dark blue line, which is the range value area high of this range over here. It is very uncommon for a wave C to not hit the most common target area, but if you at least hit the 1-to-1, you're already above the range value area high, so we have to be very careful over here, really observe to see if there is weakness and proof of resistance, because we are getting very close to the 49k highs, and if we move above the range value area high, potentially flip it, we are definitely looking for higher prices. Now in this wave C to the upside, we are then looking for an impulsive structure, wave 1, 2, 3, and we are still looking for a wave 4 and a wave 5. What you can do is take a Fibonacci from the low of 2 to the high of price over here and then toggle on the 618, because the 618 is an invalidation for a wave 4. Common target areas for a wave 4 are the 0.236 to the 0.5, and as price moves towards the upside without showing a bit of a bigger range, at least similar to the wave 2 over here, we can move these Fibonaccis to the upside as well. Currently, the 0.618, an invalidation for a wave 4, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is sitting at 43.8k. Now, if price does move towards the upside above the resistance areas that I have just shown, then what is interesting is that we also have a monthly gap above us. The monthly gap has been touched for the second time over here, and we had a nice rejection to the downside. However, if price is going to move towards the upside and hits this area once again, 48k, it definitely increases the probabilities to fill this gap to the upside to 43.3k. In the bearish scenario, we are also looking for an ABC to the upside, but as you can see, the target area for wave C is different, and the main reason for this is that inside this wave B, we are then looking for a triangle in an A impulsive structure, B triangle, and now C another impulsive move to the upside. As you can see, we are now already inside the target area for this wave C, 45.1k to 48.1k, with the 1.236 now being a less common target. Now this means that the resistance areas are part of the target area of a wave C, so we have to be very careful here, look for potential proof of resistance and weakness, and see if we can spot potentially the high of a wave C and continuation towards the downside. These are definitely my main areas of interest to observe what price does. We are also now filling the daily gap. We were looking at this daily gap for a while. Over on the daily chart, we have a gap over here. First time we hit the gap, we had a solid move towards the downside, and then we were ranging here just on the lower edge of this gap. We closed the daily candle in the middle of the gap, increasing the probabilities to move towards the upside. We had a little bit of resistance here, however, we did not see any signs of weakness. Price kept moving to the upside, filling the gap, hitting the golden pocket as well from the high over here to the low, so that is very, very nice. If we look at the range that we've been in for the past couple of weeks, then you can see we had a few deviations over here to the upside and one to the downside. That is the most recent one. We managed to get back inside the range, increasing the probabilities to move to the point of control. Bit of ranging here around the point of control, but we move towards the upside to the value area high. Not much resistance at the support resistance area over here, but we do at least have a little bit of a reaction at this support resistance area, which is literally one line. Resistance over here, support over here, and now once again resistance 45.5k, is very interesting indeed. We did have a bit of bullish CVD divergences here, higher low in price, lower low on the CVD, and at the moment there's not really anything going on the lower time frames. We definitely need to wait for price to range, and if we then look at the probabilities of the different scenarios, then we are still looking for price to move towards the upside. Yes, we are at a little bit of resistance here. We have the golden pocket, we have the daily gap that is filled, and that one line, the support resistance area. But for me, the most important resistance is actually up here, and also if we look at this impulsive structure to the upside, we are still waiting for a wave 4 to form over here, bit of a range, bit of a rejection, before then another move towards the upside in a wave 5. So definitely keeping an eye on the resistance above. I hope that this video was helpful or valuable to you. Please check out the most recent educational video I've made about the best trading indicator you can use in my opinion, which is the CVD. And for now, thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'd like to see you at the next one. Bye bye.